Season 2 of the Pat and JT podcast.
Oh man, I'm here at last. The best time, always gonna be the best. Come on!
Exclusively on the Parkville Network.
Well, all right.
Slamming right into the podcast with some texts from you guys. 402-403-9478. You can also use voicemail too. You don't have to text. You can voicemail us and leave us a voicemail.
That's
you want us to hear
perfectly
your voice.
fine. I know it's hard to
too.
do sometimes, leaving a voicemail. It's kind of funny is that leaving a voicemail just in general, I don't like to do usually anyway. I've gotten out of the habit.
Yeah.
Because they can see who called. Yeah. And just give me a call. Or if I do leave a voicemail, then I wonder if they even listen to them because I know you don't.
Yeah. No, I usually, because I see somebody called, or I'll look at the sketchy transcript that my iPhone will make, and I'm like, oh, well, I'll call back or whatever.
I had one of those too the other day, and I was like, what the hell is he talking about? I better call whoever this is because this makes no sense.
I just do not listen to voicemail. But we do read text messages. And we know we listen to your voicemail, though.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, I just don't listen to any of it on my personal phone.
It's just hard to.
This says, hey guys, your podcast is the only adult conversation I currently have. Totally understand that. She says, no, I'm just kidding. This is Jennifer, by the way. I downloaded Quibi for JT's request and can't for the life of me remember what show she was talking about. Can I get a reminder, please? I looked through all the show notes, but couldn't find it. I also couldn't remember which episode she talked about. You guys are the best. JT also started my Noom this week too. You can sync it to your Apple Watch in your steps. JT has an Android. That's why she can't sync it to her Apple Watch. She doesn't have an Apple anything.
I don't have an Apple.
Oh my gosh!
I know.
When I have to text somebody that has an Android and I see the green text, it almost is a trigger.
What do you mean the green text?
Because when you send from an iPhone to an iPhone, it's blue, so it goes through as an iMessage, the actual color.
How
Android and then because
how snooty?
Because it's because
iPhone wants to make sure this is another iPhone. Oh, this is an Android.
No, it's because you can have you can see the three bubbles if somebody's texting back.
Yeah.
You can use your iMessage. Like if you cut
I find
your
that
service,
to be annoying.
If you cut your
the
service,
same way the read receipts drive me crazy.
If you cut your service off, like if you have an iPhone, you cut your service off, and you just keep your phone on as basically an iPod Touch, right? You could still text other iPhone users from Wi-Fi through iMessage.
Okay.
Anywho.
But was that Rebecca you said?
This is Jennifer. And then she even followed up. She says, oh, this is Jennifer. Sorry, Pat, I forgot my name again. Don't want to get lectured.
Do you want to?
Almost did.
You can, and Jennifer, if you're listening, I'll tell you right now because Rebecca also tweeted, downloaded Quibi. Now, what are your recommendations? I'm looking for that flipped murder house. And it's actually murder flip house because there are several houses that are murder houses that are flipped. It's just fascinating. That one I like. The Daily Chill is another one that you're going to like. And that's like one of those things that if you need to lower your blood pressure and take a few deep breaths, they're really well done and talk about relaxing. And it's just the scenes that you would never expect. And they're like little shorts, just like everything else on there. But designed to, it's a big chill, the Daily Chill. The other ones that I like but I haven't watched yet, Most Dangerous Game, When the Streetlights Go, and Survival. So she said definitely into Murder House Flip. Been watching before bed. Not the best idea.
Yeah, no, not a good idea. Great concept for a show, but not for bedtime watching.
Brilliant. Yes.
This is Laura. This no, it's different. It might be, I don't know. There's a whole bunch of Lauras. I don't know if this isn't the same Laura. It says this is Irvington Laura. So I don't know who you were.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway. It says, Pat, ooh, there is no way I'm getting a bidet that talks to me and blows on my bum. Ooh. Why?
I think the talking part's a little bad.
Why?
And the would be a little weird as well.
No, that
like
would be
a car wash for your rear end.
That would be amazing.
I don't know.
Or I'd like one to be like, wow. Like, like after you're done.
Or you want it to whistle at you?
Or, well, even just like be, I don't know how we could sense that, but be like, holy, hey, nice job.
Yeah.
Because guys, when you do something, you feel it in your bones. You're like, that was a good one.
I know that I don't think you would like it because I know you found it creepy that my A, I'm not going to say her name because she'll talk to people.
Yeah.
Talks to me. And if I say thank you, she'll say like, you bet, or have a great afternoon.
It's just weird.
But talking to your butt's okay.
I don't care about that. Yeah. I talk to my butt all the time. Where did you go, buddy? Where are you?
Have you seen, oh my God, there's a picture of a guy and a girl. It's husband and wife, right? And it's a cartoon type picture. And they're back to back in bed.
Okay.
And she's got her hands up under her pillow, and she's like, oh, I know he's thinking about
Oh
other
yeah,
women.
I love those.
He's thinking about other women. And then you go over to his thought bubble, and he's looking the other direction with his hands up under his, and he's like, how do blind people know when to stop wiping?
Right, I know.
And I'm like, oh my God, I've never thought.
I know. I know.
Or it's something about goats, or it's something about how did something or other happen? Or how did they
That's that, and Bennett's a living meme of that, because he realizes you're having a conversation with him. It's like you're getting deep, getting down to it.
Yeah.
And afterwards you pause. You're like, so I mean, what do you think? Give me your feedback.
You
What are
got
you thinking
it.
about? And then it's like, honestly, Dad, do squirrels get ticks? That's what I was thinking about. Like that's what
a John
it is.
Carroll moment.
Right. So it's the truth. Want to take a second to thank American Heart Association for being a supporter of our podcast.
Absolutely. Really proud to be working with them and passing along some good information. Would you recognize the most common signs of a stroke? They're important to know.
Just remember, FAST. Face, arms, speech, and time. FAST.
Exactly. If one side of their face droops when they smile, if they can't keep both arms raised in the air, or their speech is slurred or strange, or you see any of those signs, call 911 immediately.
When it comes to a stroke, every second counts. My grandfather had a stroke,
Right.
and I realized that, and they got to him in time, and it helped.
It's all in just the simplest thing. Remember, FAST. Face, arms, speech, time.
Visit heart.org to learn more about how to prevent a stroke and recognizing the warning signs of a stroke.
John
It is
Carroll,
the
that
very
was the
truth.
funniest day. I still remember we were at the Knolls golfing that day. I can't remember. I know what hole it was. I mean, I remember the hole that we were on. I can't remember which one it is.
And
Getting
I
ready
don't-
to
and I
tee
don't-
off.
and I
And
don't
all of a
think they
sudden,
do.
he just stopped and he just set his club down and he looks over. Do squirrels get ticks?
Right. It's just, but it's a good question. But then, then they eat them off. So no, we've Googled it. Remember when that said they will consume ticks, eat ticks.
Okay.
But that's, I mean, it's an actual legit question.
I guess it makes sense that they would. Just didn't think about
Well,
it.
yeah, I mean, because deer and coyotes get riddled with ticks.
Right? Deer ticks.
Deer ticks. I mean, they had to name deers get so many ticks they had to name one after it.
Anyway,
You know.
so how's the home workout going?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
it just hasn't this week. This week has been really crazy. A lot of late
It's
evening
true.
editing, working, all that kind of stuff. But this weekend, I'm planning on fixing to do that. Get back into.
So we're kicking. This is Sunday as we speak.
Yeah, and I always don't want to let myself down and say I'm tomorrow's the day. Monday, it's not. I don't. I just say tomorrow I'm going to find some time to go. We try to go on a walk every when it's nice. We go for, and actually, if you had an Apple Watch, you would know this. You can set up your little workout, your outdoor walk, and it tracks you. So you can see your path, and you can see, how it tells you how long you
I
go.
can do that with Google.
Well, I know you can, Grandma.
It
You can
follows my
also
phone.
print off MapQuest directions, turn by turn.
I get back home and I want to know how long I walked or how far. And it shows me how far I walked.
But does it get? I get it, but it shows literally it shows our neighborhood and
Yes.
it shows our path.
Yes.
and it shows how fat how.
And it has a little guy that looks like he's walking.
Oh yeah, I guess we get that. Okay, so it's not bad. I don't mean to make fun of you then. It's just So we'll go on and we go. It's about 40 minutes and just under 3 miles.
About 3
and
miles,
Burn
yeah.
about 300 calories, just under 300 calories because we get after it.
Okay. All right. That's cool. I've been trying to, the rowing thing hasn't been real consistent.
Yeah.
But I joined a group on Facebook for rowers.
Procrastinators group or for rowers?
Actual people who have rowing machines, and it's like the Peloton thing. They're trying to help people out to row at home because they've run out of. They're on a lot of videos and they want more interaction. And they started this last week. They did a Zoom for people that wanted to join in. That's
a good idea.
We can get up to what? How many people on a Zoom?
100
people can get in it.
100 on a free one, on a free account, yeah.
And so they could do a couple workouts, and they gave them, this is what the workout's going to be. This is what time it's going to be. Here's all the information to get in. And I missed it.
Oh, well, hey, baby steps. At least you know that it's there.
Now I know I joined the group.
Yeah. See, now you know it's there and you can go back.
It's like admitting you have a problem. It's the first step.
Yeah.
I joined the group.
And then 6 months later, you start working on that problem, but you
And I
identify
mute 'em.
the problem. Right. And I get it. I'm like, why am I in part of this group? It's so dumb.
I just need to do that.
Right.
I just need to next step. But I'm still Noom,
Yeah.
Noom, not Zoom, Noom.
No.
So far, so good.
That's good. It's
It doesn't. It's not preachy, and you have the trainer bot that checks in with you on text. So don't feel bad if you ignore him or her.
Because it's nothing. It's not like
bot.
that guy that texted me yesterday, that Mark from the Democratic Party, asked me who I'm going to vote for.
At least you think, who knows, he could have been a bot.
I mean, maybe, but he responded again after that second one that I sent him. It just said, "Oh, sorry, again, I can't see images."
Yes, you can.
Yeah. Yes, you can.
So I'm doing okay there. It's tough on the weekends. Because there's just we have very little structure as it is during the week, and God, I know so many people. Like when we talked to Heidi, she was made mention of something that I thought was interesting in one of our polos, and you still haven't joined, and talking about the whole family, and we've talked about families eating together for the first time, maybe for some ever, that the whole family sits down to have meals together.
Right. Because what else are you going to do?
They were all running in different directions. Their time was at a premium. And now everybody's at home, she said, and yes, we eat our meals, and then everybody goes off to their corner of the house. And you don't talk to anybody else. And she says that her husband's got the living room, she goes to their bedroom, the kids are in their rooms, or one's in the basement, and nobody goes out. They're all online doing something.
Yeah.
And you don't see anybody.
Yeah, it's weird. It is very weird. It's weird because the kids are in their rooms with their Zoom classes all, not all
weekdays,
week,
right?
But they're not in there, it's like a half hour here, 20 minutes there, back and forth. But they're just in their rooms a lot. And then I remember I was in my room a ton when I was that age.
Were you?
Yeah. I mean, when I was in the house, I didn't really hang out in the living room and watch the shows with my family. I'd sit and I wasn't even like an angsty teenager. I just sat in there because it was my space. So we don't harp on them too much now.
I don't ever remember sitting. I remember. No, I don't. I wasn't really in my room a lot. I'm trying to remember. What did I do? Oh, and I had to clean stalls every day. So there was that. I do remember rushing home because I wanted to see whatever my after school TV shows were.
3, 2, 1 Contact was the big one.
Yeah, there was a handful that I could tune in, but other than that,
I even liked Days of Our Lives. Not Days of Our... Was Days of Our Lives?
Could have been.
With Hope and what's his name?
I never watched that.
There's a guy named Patch.
I always watched General Hospital, All My Children, One Life to Live.
Yeah,
those three.
Okay. Those days. I watched Days of Our Lives.
CBS.
That one with the hourglass, right?
The Days of Our Lives. Like sands in an hourglass.
Yes. Yeah. And my brother watches one. Beth watches one. Like she'll DVR it on Saturday. If we're bored, she'll catch up on them. And I don't mind them, whatever. And my brother watches the same one that she does. So every time they're together, like, oh my God, can you believe Reginald, who's the head of Jabot, just did.
I used to watch that one every once in a while because there was a character named Jill.
I'm sure. Maybe. I don't know.
Because when I was really young. Young and the Restless.
Okay.
Is that Young and the Restless?
I don't. Yeah, she does watch Young and the Restless. Yeah,
that would be Young and the Restless. I did watch that one every once in a while.
Yeah.
What was the main guy's name that was on that for a long time?
I don't know.
He was always very.
I don't know. Oh,
had the mustache.
Winston Hitherworth.
No,
it was Victor Kiriakis.
Victor, that's right.
Victor Kiriakis.
I didn't know that was his last name though.
I don't know. I think it was Victor. I think Victor Kiriakis might have been Days of Our Lives. I don't know. But
I think it was Victor.
Those shows were so cheesy.
It was.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Or maybe Victor was on One Life to Live because then he had his daughter Vicky.
I don't know.
Victoria Lord Buchanan.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I think
maybe that was it. Hannah. No, it was Victoria Lord Buchanan.
I'm looking at the stats on iTunes right now, and literally, we are the only 2 people listening to this podcast. So I think we should wrap it up.
Okay,
this is the worst information.
I'm good. It's a Sunday.
All right, let's go.
Try it.
Matt Schick is going to be on our podcast tomorrow. That drops on Monday.
You know what else happens tomorrow? Oh my God!
Big announcement, like you guys all pretty much know. But big announcement tomorrow with Matt Schick. Thanks for listening.
Pat and JT